Hello class, welcome to the Pixlr Butterflies assignment. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to use Pixlr to modify our images. Let's get straight into it. So the requirements for this assignment is that we are going to create a landscape with at least 7 butterflies on it. We're going to reshape and recolor those butterflies. We're going to add some text to the assignment and add our name to the landscape. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. First thing we're going to need to do is come down to this butterfly.jpg, and we're going to need to save this for our use on the assignment. You can use any butterfly, but this is going to be the easiest one for us to use, and it's going to be how I'm going to teach you. So we're going to find our intro comp folder in our OneDrive, and we're going to create a new folder in intro comp by right-clicking in the any blank space on our file explorer. Click on New, Create Folder here, and we're going to call it Pixlr, P-I-X-L-R, Pixlr. Double-click on it, and we're going to save our butterfly in there. Next, we're going to go to Pixlr.com, and we're going to choose Pixlr E as the source that we're going to use. If you want to save your Pixlr work for future use, you're going to click on the Login button here and create Sign Up Now to use your student email. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at ecrchs.org. So that's what you're going to use for this. If you want to save your work, create a strong password and remember that password. But if you're going to do this in just one period, you can do it in without logging in. So we're going to create a new document, call it Butterflies. We're going to create a full HD document. We're going to click full HD down here, and then finally click Create. 1920 by 1080, click Create. So this checkered pattern here means that we have a blank document and we have a blank background. So we're going to click on the plus button here to add an image. So we click on plus, click on Add Image here over in our Layers section. And we're going to come back to that OneDrive Intro Comp Pixlr folder, and there is our beautiful butterfly. So click on Open the Butterfly. Now I can resize the butterfly, but it doesn't look great with this white background. I don't want lots of butterflies with white background. So how do I get rid of this white background? Well, I'm going to use the Wand Select tool, and the Wand Select tool selects things of the same color. So I collect the Wand tool over here in my tools toolbar over here on the side. I click on the white space behind the butterfly. Click on the white space behind the butterfly, and it will select all of the white. Now I click the Delete key, and it deletes that. Wonderful. Now what I can do is I can deselect. So hold Control D, and that deselects all that those little dashed lines, and now I have just the butterfly by itself. Ooh, that's fun. So I can adjust this butterfly, and let's first change the color. So hue and saturation. So go to Adjust tab, Hue and Saturation. And I'm going to change the color to whatever color I want. I can also do color replacement. So I can change the color this way. And the saturation makes it more or less of that color. And the lightness makes it brighter or darker. So I can make a green butterfly here. That's kind of fun. Now there's only one butterfly. I need 7 butterflies in this assignment. How do I make more than one butterfly? Well, I've already done the work of removing the background, so I don't want to have to do that again. So what I can come over to the Layers section, right-click on the layer that is the butterfly. So there's the name of the butterfly. And in this little menu, there's a little Duplicate Layer button at the bottom. Click on that, and I now have 2 butterflies in my layers. So with the Move tool selected, this is the Move tool or Arrange tool, I can now select this new butterfly. I can now change the color of this butterfly too. So I can make this a pink butterfly. There's a nice pink butterfly. And maybe I want to edit the way that the butterfly looks. So maybe I want it to be a little bit more distorted. So I can say Free Distort, and now I can change the shape of the butterfly and make it fit my purposes. There's also fun tools. We're going to go ahead and click off. It's going to ask if I want to apply that. Yes. There's also fun tools like the Liquify tool, where I can liquify things, or that's actually the Blur tool. There's a Liquify tool. There's a Liquify tool. I can grab and stretch and change each little part of the butterfly and liquefy it. There's lots of other things that I can do to change these butterflies. Remember, we need to make a minimum of 7 butterflies. So you need a minimum of 7 butterflies and add some other image in here. So you can add another image, find an image of a landscape, or create something out of the butterflies. Look at the examples on the example page. You can be creative, do anything you like that is school appropriate, make a beautiful landscape. The other thing that we need to do is add in some text. So we click on the text tool, that's the T down here. We click and draw to create our text box. And we now have a box where we can put in text. So we can say, beautiful butterflies. Beautiful butterflies. And let's change the text. Let's change the font here. Maybe that's a nice looking font there. And we'll change the color. Kind of a teal color. Ooh, that's kind of fun. And we can do gradients and fills and patterns and all kinds of fun things in here. We can change the size as well, so we can make it bigger or smaller. Oh, I kind of like it like, let's see, somewhere around there. That looks pretty good. So now I click off the text here, click on my Arrange tool again, and I can arrange the text wherever I like. And maybe I want the butterflies over here, that butterfly over there. So create a nice, appealing image, a landscape style image. Again, look at the examples, and you have a nice image here. Okay, so once you're done, you have the text, you have your name, you have the butterflies, you have your landscape, you're happy with the way it looks. Now you need to submit the assignment. Okay, what do? Well, you come to the File tab here. We go to Save, and Save is going to allow us to download it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our first name and last name to this file. Oops, spell name right. So we're going to add our first and last name to the file. And we can either save it as a PNG or a JPEG. JPEG is going to add a white background. PNG will keep it clear. So that checker pattern means that it's clear. Next thing you're going to do is once you're happy with the image, you've changed the name and you've either selected JPEG or PNG, you click on Download, save it into that Pixlr folder. Here we are in the Pixlr folder in our OneDrive. Click on Save. And now it will download that file to the Pixlr folder. You can then upload that file to Canvas just like any other assignment. And that's all that you need to do. Be creative, have fun, look at the examples if you need some ideas, and learn how to use Pixlr as a free photo editor, which is pretty cool. All right, I will see you in the next one.